What is up, everyone? Welcome back to No Cap Space here in Indianapolis from our hotel lobby, bringing you the boots on the ground.
No refs around in the hotel lobby.
Yeah, no, we had to make sure, like, you know what? Let's be in a place where we can safely discuss our thoughts about the way All-Star Weekend has been going around the host city, how it's been, how the WNBA has done, and most importantly, Studbudz. We must talk about Studbudz. Allegedly, someone was caught on Studbudz. Don't know who that was. But AI is so crazy. Me, Shall Reeve. AI is so crazy. But Chauny, let's start off with our first thoughts, because we got into Indiana. We get to our hotel, and there's just like straw everywhere.
I don't know why there was straw on the ground. We walked into Texas Roadhouse,
It's right here.
2 minutes away.
Yeah.
And it's just straw.
Yeah,
It's a very rural city. Coming from the airport, I was just like, where are the buildings?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I've lived in worse places, but it's interesting because this is Naptown. So it is.
Is it? Is that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Indianapolis is Naptown. If I'm wrong, oh well.
Damn.
But it is a kind of quiet little ruralish city, but we've been served up all weekend.
Look, bro, we are recording this right before we had the All-Star game. As you see at the end, we'll be at the All-Star game where we're going to close this out. But yeah, dude, we've been out a little bit here and there. Allegedly.
Look, no face, no case on me, so I don't know what to say.
Look,
I don't know what to say.
I'll put you'll see, that's the picture right there. I'll put it up right here. Allegedly, AI put me on the Studbudz stream. Before we keep going, shout out to our paid subs, because that means if you're a paid sub, you're getting access to this 24 hours early. You're getting the early access. If you're watching on YouTube, sub because that will help you is paid subs, early access to stuff like this, all the additional content as well. NoCapSpaceWB.com, and of course also your support on YouTube and across support on everything. But special shout out to our paid sub. Shout out to Molly, our paid sub Molly, who came and showed love in person. And where she did that at was WNBA Live. Okay, and WNBA Live. So I've been to the last couple All-Stars. I know you went to the one in Chicago.
No, I didn't. This is my first All-Star.
You didn't go to one in Chicago?
No.
Oh, I guess we just really hated on that one in Chicago, where I was to the point of I thought you were there. You're right. No, you're right.
No, I'm just really good at doing that.
Yeah, no,
your
hate literally placed you in there in my brain.
I have intense.
That's so funny.
Opinions.
Yeah, no, I literally your opinions were so strong on that Chicago All-Star that I thought you were there.
I was just hanging on Kathy's every word and then just picking it apart.
Yeah, that's right.
Because she said some stupid stuff about the one in Chicago.
Girl, bad. That was bad. But okay, so I guess I'll take the lead.
This is my first All-Star, actually.
Shout out to you.
Thank you, Pesos.
Shout out to you. But here's the thing. I've been the last couple All-Stars. WNBA Live has always been the place where I spend a ton of time. I just go in circles, see what's going on. I be doing laps. I'll tell you this. This WNBA Live felt like I'll say a couple steps forward in terms of the amount of brands, the activities, and just what they actually were. But then there was one massive, massive step back, and that is you had to pay to get in, which has not been a thing at WNBA Lives in the past. It was free entry. You come and you go as much as you please. This one was you had to pay to get in. You could not re-enter, and you had to have a set time window of
when
you attend the WNBA Live.
And that's nuts.
Bad.
I hate all of that.
Bad.
Because it's overall it was a good vibe. Kate in there. I wasn't there, of course.
Yeah.
But had
Caitlin,
we saw Kiki.
Paige, AZ, Kiki. I mean, there was a whole Stewie was all around. There was players there. I mean, that's what WNBA Live is. It's
that's what I'm saying. And it's that's what it should be about, getting access to different players and being able to grow the game in that way and show personalities, show a little more than what you might get to see on TV of players you might not get to see up close.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a big missed opportunity. Like I get it right now. You know that capitalism is it's capitalizing.
It's always around. It's
You know what I'm
always
saying?
around.
Yeah. So it's like, let's make some money off of this. But it's also like, don't be a soulless ghoul.
Yeah.
And this is why I'm about to get on a rant.
Oh no! Don't start on the capitalism rant.
All right, I'll save that. That's gonna be a paid article because you know how I feel about capitalism.
Yeah.
But yeah, that you gotta make a decision on that one, man, because it's like you're handicapping it, and then in turn, like you don't want to have a shrink crowd, right? Because then the players kind of feel like I woke up to come here for this, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? You want to maximize the love shown, received, all of that good stuff. So I think that is something to keep in mind. Like maybe they did this because it's in Indiana, and they were like, we know Caitlin Clark fans gonna open their wallet.
Out,
yeah. So like, let's get them to open their wallet. And yeah, but like, do away with that because I like the live. I do like how they supported independent businesses, Black businesses. You know, we saw a lot of merch from a lot of different creators. It was cool. Saw the games. Had a starry 0 calorie, 0 sugar.
You didn't like it very much.
I didn't know it was 0 sugar until I tasted it.
Yeah, it was more like the surprise. I feel like of the 0 sugar.
Yeah, because if I had known that going in, I would have tempered my expectations. But I'm just expecting a regular, formerly known as Sprite, and it just wasn't. But that's not important. I don't know why I spent so much time on it.
But as far as the stream, I will personally drink Starry Zero on every stream.
I like Starry regular.
There you go.
Like, yeah, just
don't get the 0. Just don't get the 0.
Because if I'm drinking sugar, it doesn't make sense. Anyway, the activations were good. They had the coach joint. They had the
there was a whole bunch of stuff.
The hair care, the Miel. They had Miel. They had Starry. They had, of course, Player Society.
Yeah, there was a whole bunch of people out. Slam was out there. AT&T. I know Ally had a whole big booth.
Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yep. And there was a whole bunch of. Again, if in comparison to what I had seen at past WNBA lives, it felt like an upgrade inside. Like it was better inside. There was more brands. There just wasn't nothing. I don't even know if there was like. What's crazy is I don't feel like there was ever like less people, like in comparison to last time, which is probably more of a talk about the growth and like also how Indiana fans show out. But
imagine if it was free.
Exactly, dude. Yeah. I mean, and I understand, you know, they had to like regulate it in different ways. Like maybe you got to come at like a certain time, like if you sign up ahead of time. But I still would have just had it free and just allow fans to like come in. But I'm also not the capitalist trying to make money off the event, so I guess. But the reason you weren't there when Caitlin was there is because you were at the kids camp. I
don't think I'm ever gonna see her. Like,
dude, I mean,
like,
this was supposed to be your
weird.
First time to see her in person.
Yeah, and it's just like every time she's around, I'm not. But I was at a very enriching event. The junior WNBA AT&T kids clinic workshop.
Yeah.
Dejanay and Courtney Williams pulled up. Talk to the kids. It was funny.
It was funny. Some of the clips that you got were funny. It was funny.
Like again, having worked around kids, I was like, yeah, this is on brand. Like, there's always that like risk when you introduce strangers to them. Like, please don't embarrass me. But like, they were fun. They were very engaged. They loved it. Ari Chambers, shout out to her. Had them when they asked their question, like, tell what part of basketball you like. And, of course, one girl was like, I like defense. And Dejanay was like, period. And so it's like that cool little moments like that where they can kind of connect with the person. They all knew Studbudz. Because, like, one of the questions, and if you saw it on social media, was like, what would you be doing if you weren't playing basketball? And Courtney was like, I would probably be a streamer. Shout out to Studbudz. And everybody was like, yeah, Studbudz.
They might have saw me on there. They saw the AI version of me on there. That's
so
not
now
good.
If Tyler wasn't a content creator, he'd be a Studbud.
Put the pink hair on. No, Talia von Oelhoffen tweeted out a picture of me with the pink hair.
That was insane.
I couldn't believe it, dude.
That was insane. I don't know
shout
why.
Out TVO, but
that's like the second craziest because somebody was like Kathy after a 3-day bender, and it's like her with pink hair. I put it in the chat.
Oh, that's incredible.
It's so funny, and I was just like, everybody dyeing pink hair is like their sign of
like they've gone.
I went.
They've gone. It's like it's a shirt where it's like I survived like this ride or something like that, but it's just pink hair whenever you've been on the Studbudz stream. Like that's
exactly
that's what it's become.
The identifier of All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
So it was cool to see that. I do like, as the game grows, like there's still a commitment to like growing it amongst girls. And then it seemed like there were some girls there that like they see this was big for them, because like you could tell they kind of take it seriously, because they were doing drills and stuff. So it's like, some girls are there to have fun,
scout.
Yeah, like the camaraderie, that's important for this age too. But some of them are kind of like, nah, I kind of want to win. I like this. And it's like, so it's good for everybody to kind of see these two examples. And then like Dejanay and Courtney were like sharing their favorite memories of like playing at that age, and where the game has been able to take them. There was an interesting part, because one girl, I don't know why she said this, she was like, y'all don't make no money. And I was like, oh,
that's so crazy.
And again, when you have kids around strangers, there's always a risk. But like Courtney was like, hold on, twin, like let me talk to you. And she was like, like I make 6 figures off this game. And then she said, and I quote, ask your mom if that's good money. And I was like, okay. Because like the parents were allowed to be there in the stands watching it, so it's not like because Courtney looked at the stands before she said that, assuming like the parent was there,
right?
So it's not like I'm sneak dissing, but I was still just like, oh, we're off the rails. And then Dejanay goes, I disagree. Like I feel like we should be paid more. And Courtney was kind of like, I mean, yeah, but like
it's still not bad money by
any means. So like I'm like, ooh, labor dispute in front of children,
of the kids, in front of the kids.
Today we're gonna learn about CBA, kids. Unionize always.
Teach them to unionize young.
No, this is how we seize the means.
This is how we get back.
We dismantle capitalism through the youth.
Through WNBA skills camps with the juniors.
We use Studbudz to promote. We will dismantle capitalism through Studbudz.
Studbudz, you are our
seize
only
the
hope.
Means of production.
You are our only
our
hope.
Own
Studbudz.
Streaming.
Studbudz, please save us. I mean, look,
Studbudz will topple the empire.
Look, Studbudz has saved All-Star Weekend, and we're gonna talk about that. We're just going in chronological order here. So we go from the live and the kids camp, and then we go to the skills challenge. We go to the 3-point contest. Let me tell y'all right now, watching Chauny, watch Sabrina, especially in that final, when that shot goes up and it goes in, up and in, up and in. I've never seen like such a flyby. I've never seen such like a hate watch like that, while also just having to stomach the fact that it was an unsuccessful hate watch. So Chauny, with that, I pass it over to you. We'll start with the 3-point contest. Your main takeaway.
If Caitlin was playing, it wouldn't have been like this. So, like, congratulations on taking advantage of not having your biggest threat there. So, she did what she needed to do. Didn't do it in the finals, but, I guess she makes up for it in other places, like exhibition games that don't count for anything.
There you go. There it is.
So, congratulations to her, because she was cooking.
Also, congratulations to Sonia Citron for making half the money. Shout out Sony.
Shout out to Sabrina for being a socialist.
Yeah,
redistribute your wealth.
I guess the WNBA.
She ate that one little thing. I'll never give her a full 10, but she ate that one little thing.
I'm glad that she got something, I guess. I loved the Natasha Cloud reaction, her reaction. I'm putting a down payment on my house. I loved the fact that, and I don't love the fact that the reason why the money matters so much is because of the pay of the WNBA players, but I do love the fact that Natasha Cloud came in and was like, I want to win this. I'm here genuinely to participate and win. Obviously there's so much dialogue about the NBA side of the All-Star and how no one takes it serious. I love the fact that the WNBA takes it serious and actually goes after it. And again, is it because of the money and like Affleck putting in that whole pot of like $50K or whatever it
Hey,
is?
shout
Like,
out to Affleck because they up the ante this
Yeah.
year. They are putting once again their money where their mouth is.
yeah. So shout out to them because the WNBA, it's like normally like $5,000, like $200 something like that for
Right.
the W. Like it's a really specific number. It's like 5,000, like
No, it was like
275 or something.
And then this year it was like 2,576.
Yeah,
And
it's
I was
a
just
really
like, why
weird
did
number.
Why?
Yeah, everything about it is just very weird. So
Cut
like,
that out.
yeah, no, I don't know why, but a Liberty sweep, not great for your agenda. You went from thinking you were gonna watch Caitlyn in person to watching a Liberty sweep.
And truthfully, I've done nothing to deserve any of this happening. Like, I came
Depends
to
on who you
be
ask, probably.
supportive and see my hard work in raising 6 children pay off, and that was denied. So I don't understand. Like, again, like, I've done nothing to deserve this. And then for that to happen,
If you say so.
like, I think it hurt a little more because, like, when Leash started cooking in the first round, I was like, yeah, help me. And then it just was like,
it didn't.
She put up a good fight.
She did.
She put up a good fight.
But Sabrina in that 3-point contest is just
Well,
ridiculous.
yeah, like nobody's guarding her, so
okay, there you go. It's like when they go under screens and like you're just losing your mind.
Yeah,
it's
because
the under
nobody's
screen
guarding
simulator.
her. Like some face guard her.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like you had the person that be getting face guarded, blitz, double team, all that out. Like
it would have been really exciting to watch Caitlyn. Like, cause you know she would have done everything. She's such like a showman that like if she was participating,
bro, in
like,
her house,
like she would have done the absolute most, like in a complimentary
down
way.
That court. She probably would have stood on the scores table like D-Wade for no reason.
She was like gonna climb on like the Kia or whatever it was in the skills challenge, and just I don't even know, dude. Yeah, disappointing.
Yeah.
To not see her play.
Also, I think like in the future, like the losers of the men should have to like give money to the women. Like up the ante, sweeten the pot. Cause like why this made me hate Chris Paul so much more. Cause like when you said that about like them not taking it serious, like why would you do that? That made me so mad. You tried to cheat the skills challenge for what?
Yeah.
For what? And this is I'm about to get on another rant, but this is why you ain't winning nothing. Because that's just evil. Why would you cheat the game like that? And then you see the women like they really do care about this lady. Foot was drunk off the Studbudz.
Let's talk about the Studbudz. We got to see it firsthand last night. Again, we were recording this before we go to the All-Star game. So last night, right after the skills challenge, we go. Our boots were on the ground. We walked like
down the street.
Oh my goodness!
Because it said it was like 15-ish
minutes,
a little over 15 minutes down the street, and it wasn't a bad walk. It just got like really weird.
It got sketchy. I'm not gonna lie.
And he had the directions, so I'm just looking at him like where.
Don't worry, I got us where we needed to be safely.
But we went under a bridge.
I got us inside.
We went under a bridge. Behind Lucas Oil Stadium.
Correct. Through like a little junkyard type thing.
Because there's this part where it told us, like, we're walking down the street in downtown from the stadium. And it was this part where, like, you know, it's a bunch of people. Nightlife is pretty popping. Like, we're walking just, you know, with big groups of people going to where they're going. And it said, go left. Literally. All of civilization went right. So I was like, Tyler, you sure?
Turned left to this dark alley. We're
yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
And that's when we went under the bridge. And I was like,
yeah.
Tyler, you sure?
Don't worry. I had everything under control. Just follow the 22-year-old, and if nothing else, we're gonna go like on an adventure, you know.
Nothing else. I just gotta outrun him.
And like, look, I got us there, got us inside, had a good time. We gotta talk about Studbudz in general, though. Like the way that they have carried, like I'm gonna tell my grandchildren about this 72-hour stream.
Yo,
like it is electric.
Because obviously, like at the spot they pulled up. We got there like 11 something.
Yeah, we were there way earlier than them.
So they came a couple hours after us and like had walked by, and I was like, y'all carrying.
Yeah,
y'all got the
y'all got the
W on the
weekend on your
back.
back. Yeah. Yeah.
He was like, appreciate it.
And then
And I
like
was
20
like,
minutes later, I was. Yeah.
yeah, because Flage performs at this party. She does her music, and then they turn it. So I would also like to push this agenda. Best part of the night was when it went millennial. So now we're hitting the Dougie. Now we're doing the jerk.
I was kind of hitting it.
We're doing
I was look
old school dances. Like
they
when
are
they
old,
went,
but
like me and this chick, she was like, yes, millennial music, and I was like, you see it,
mm-hmm.
and we just went to our happy place and just vibed on the dance floor with the rest of our millennial cohorts and people cosplaying as millennials. But that was, to me,
the
like
highlight,
the sweet spot of the night.
Yeah. No, I'm just glad the Studbudz didn't come when I was doing the jerk. That's all. That's all I'm glad about. I'm glad, like, if I was gonna allegedly be on the stream, I'm glad that it came when it did. Even though I was hitting that shit, like I was like, but Studbudz in the way that they've the energy again. I had been to the last two All-Stars, and the energy in this one, like when we were out and everything, like it is all, to me, it all is all rooted in the Studbudz and what they've been able to bring energy wise, and it's been so, first off, insane. Like the amount of clips and stuff on Twitter, like if, I mean, just players, like obviously the interactions. Like I just feel like the energy has been multiplied so much, like outside of these places and everything compared to past years, and I feel like it's all directly to do with the fact that the Studbudz have just like raised the floor on everything. But one person in particular has caught my eye in their involvement with the Studbudz, and that is WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelberg.
Like, imagine Roger Goodell being on a streaming service hitting the cat daddy. Like, that's so insane to me that you had the emotion. Because it's like, I think 72 hours is a perfect, like, window. Because any longer, and it's just like, all right, you gonna see people start, like, showing out for the camera and, like, trying to get their viral moment. But,
that was completely, that was an accident, dude. That was a complete accident.
No, you would see the clout chasing would come out.
Can't catch a vibe? Damn.
You would see the clout chasing come out, and that would just ruin. Like, I think that's what makes it great. It's authentic. It's authentic.
It's authentic content.
Like, they come in, they're party starters. They're floor raisers for parties. They're ceiling raisers for parties.
Raising the roof.
Yeah, roof raisers, all of that good stuff. So it's like everybody is trying, like, they're not trying to, like, show out for attention. They're genuinely trying to, like, match the vibe and have a good time. So I think being able to capture that, and so now you have people that don't talking on their streams,
right?
You know, because I think starting off with, like, that player party was right move.
It was perfect. Yeah,
the right move. Man, the stand bases were fed.
This is like the most unified I've ever seen Twitter.
Y'all still arguing,
but it's like it's still the most unified.
People, everybody got to be happy for just a brief moment. You know what I'm saying? Nations were fed because of Studbudz, and shout out to them. But yeah, I think, like, the authentic good vibes, and now to the point where everybody's talking about it at every press conference, interview.
It is everywhere.
Kids
here.
Camp.
Yeah,
we're talking Studbudz.
Like, quite literally everywhere. Like, everyone I've talked to, one way or another, it's come back to Studbudz. It's like a genuine, like, phenomenon here.
Yeah, and it's like, hopefully the league takes notice, not so that we're getting, like, 24-hour stream, but people have been asking for, like, Hard Knocks WNBA. We've been asking for, like, more stories. We've been asking, you know, people to get in the booth.
Right.
Kathy.
Right.
You've seen what it's like in the booth. Hire people to get in the booth. We need a bigger budget. We need more money. We need, like, get
more people in general, honestly. Like, it's just,
because it's like, as it grows, you're gonna need more staff to actually carry that out. And I think that's something that really needs to be top priority, like marketing the players in this manner. You know what I'm saying? This connected with people. And the craziest part was somebody made this joke on Twitter. They was just like, it's the gayest stuff I've ever seen. Like this is they was like we've gone from like masculine players having to wear dresses to kind of like assimilate at the beginning of the league to like gay debauchery being on the forefront and attracting
and like accepted. And,
and like this is
it's
thing.
the thing.
Yeah, and it's like now we got like,
and I love it. It's
couples
so much
being
fun.
out.
That's crazy.
We've had
that
so
part
many
is
couples.
crazy.
Some hard
launches. Like I mean, genuinely insane. Like,
but then it's like, okay, now it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's like we're seeing couples in the league that like previously hadn't really said anything, so it was like an open secret or whatever whatever you want to call it, like to be politically correct. But like it now everybody can just be, you know, and then when everybody can just be, it allows you to tell more stories, because if you're comfortable being, you're comfortable sharing. And you know, we can work on that, we can build on that, because I've always said like the league doesn't really know its identity and doesn't know who it's marketing towards besides casuals, which is
not
I wouldn't do it.
Right.
Or if it's like, if you do that, you do need like some substance. You can have the appetizer, you can have the little candy trail to the you know, but like there does need to be like some meat and potatoes to like keep the people sustained.
Right.
And so I think like Studbudz has laid a blueprint in more ways than one. So I hope they get an ESPY. I hope they get a daytime Emmy.
Something. They need something. If not, we'll make an award for the Studbudz. We'll do something. I want them on the show so bad. I
maybe an Oscar.
come on, no cat space, please. we need that. We need that. But no, the only thing that I'm intrigued by Kathy being on there during the CBA negotiations. Like that might be like,
I think it's interesting compartmentalizing, because like for everybody to say like the meeting was a waste of time and like it didn't go well,
it's just like a great vibe after that.
Yeah, like now your boss is on there, like, and then especially since like everybody's been openly like clowning her in every press conference.
Kathy, fix this.
I mean, Kathy. You know, Kathy does what she does, and you know, at this point, I have a closer relationship with Adam Silver than Kathy, and I'm like,
dang. Yeah. Hey, no, she took that personally.
Yeah, and now she's like, personally. Okay, well now I'm here. Let's pregame.
Yeah, let's do it. I was like, all right, Kathy.
Oh, Kathy said.
All right, big Kathy, hold on.
So I think it is interesting, like, because like if I don't like somebody, I don't really want to like.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, so for them to be able to be like, we don't mess with her, but you can be in this video dancing with us, like
that's what I find intriguing.
Yeah, I don't think it like affects anything, because like you still know, but it's like this boosted ratings for us tremendously.
Yeah,
and that's what it's about: the workers getting what they need, seizing the means of production.
There you go.
Studbudz.
Studbudz.
It comes back to Studbudz toppling the empire.
Bro, Studbudz was on like ESPN, like all over ESPN. Like it is so funny, and
it's like you have to say Studbudz.
Like that
on national television.
You have to. Like there's no getting around it. That's their name. They're the Studbudz, and the Studbudz have saved and made this All-Star weekend like 100%. And especially in what could have been a weekend that with Caitlyn out, like, and really, I mean, there's several All-Stars out, right? You know, so like it's not just Caitlyn. Like
well, no, but it's her hometown, right? So it's like there was the
easily dampened.
Fanfare.
Yeah, it could have easily been dampened very bad. And I still think, obviously, like, not that like everything's fixed because of the Studbudz. We're on the way though, but in terms of like what this would have been, like this weekend without the Studbudz would have been, but
I don't know.
I
think it just like it would have been fun, but it would have just been like exclusive fun. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just like everybody's invited to the fun because everybody's in on the conversation. Right. Everybody, because like I know Thursday when I got here, I was watching the stream, and it's just like it was cool seeing that. Like it's cool being a part of that conversation, and it's cool seeing my friends on Twitter that like have nothing to do with sports. Like, what is Studbudz? Like, what am I missing here?
Right, it broke containment.
Yeah, and then seeing all the memes and stuff. Like you had mentioned, it felt like an old school like Twitter event, like where we're all live tweeting the same thing at the same time. Like that's to me very cool.
Yeah.
So I think it would have been fun, but it's just like it would have been like you had to be there, and it's like I don't really like that part when it comes to like promoting the game and stuff. Like, oh, the girls that get it, and it's like, well, this is still like a sport we want to be popular, and we want people to enjoy as much as we do, or at least I do.
Right.
So it's like they opened it up. I think it still would have been fun, but like they've opened it up, and I think it did kind of like. There was a dampen on the mood because, again, like, we wanted to see Caitlyn in the 3-point contest. And, you know, it's not like, again, I get it. Like, it's not, but it's in Indianapolis. You know what I'm saying?
It's this one specific. This one specifically,
It would have been her first 3-point. She purposely said, I'm not doing the NBA one so that she could do this one. We wanted to see that. We wanted to see the All-Star. Like, we wanted to be able to see that, but to see her on Studbudz now. Where she's like, I've been watching the stream. And then, like, the fans are still getting fed.
Right.
And still, like, getting to see their fave, like, happy. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is a big deal. And then people saying, like, she's winning me over.
It's like this. She has a personality. Like, no, she's had the personality the whole time.
Yeah.
Like,
but, you know, it is what it is. But, like, just being able, again, to, like, still see her not... Because that would piss me off, though.
Yeah.
Like, I got hurt. I'm gonna have to go like punch somebody just to like.
Yeah, just to.
So JC Sheldon might have been like.
Okay. Okay.
She might have been in danger of that.
Yeah.
It's me.
Yeah.
But like, no. So just to see people in good spirits in a city that like people were kind of like meh on to start. Dope.
Yeah. No, Indy. Overall, Indy's been great. Like it's been fun. The energy's been out. Like you can feel it. Like again, I definitely think that there was an initial cut, like kind of a shot to the knee with Caitlyn getting ruled out, but Studbudz have kind of, I feel like in a similar way that would have happened, kind of broke containment in a great way. But with that said, shout out to the Studbudz. Shout out to Sabrina Ionescu winning the 3-point challenge. Right, and Natasha Cloud. Shout out to the Liberty sweep. Right.
Shout out to Homefield. Use the promo code
NOCAT15. But we're not done yet. We're literally about to go right now to the All-Star game, and we're gonna let you know. We're gonna give you our thoughts after that. So stay here. Our paid subscribers that are watching this early, shout out to you. We love you. NOCATSpaceWB.com. We'll see you after the All-Star game.